Welcome, everybody. Dominic here with Breakthrough Sessions. And if you're watching live, thank you. If you have been watching, thank you. If you made a comment or if you've liked or shared my content, thank you. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. Today, I want to speak on a topic that just reminds you to do something great with your life. Give yourself a chance. You know, in our lives, we oftentimes give up on ourselves too easy. And I think we all can relate to this. And I don't know if you have been quite honest with yourself at this point in time, but my experiences have been in my life that I've given up on myself too soon. Like when you don't allow yourself the opportunity to jump in something because of other people who judge you, because of your fear, because of your self-consciousness of yourself, where you haven't been at this point in time in your life. Maybe it's how you've grown up. Maybe it's how you actually see yourself because of the things that haven't happened for you. And I oftentimes find it that we don't actually do things with our full effort and our full heart. But what we do is we make an excuse about all the reasons why things won't work. We make the excuse about all the reasons why things might go wrong. But I think what we fail to realize in this moment, in this time, is that aren't you supposed to give yourself the opportunity to do something and find out what will happen? Are you taking away from your true abilities each and every time that you don't do something? Just that you don't take action on something. Giving yourself a chance simply means putting yourself out there. It simply means understanding that maybe you're not the best today, but if you're willing to start, if you're willing to give yourself that chance to find out how hard will you work, how dedicated will you be, how committed will you become, what will strengthen you? Will something drive you? Will something energize you to becoming something more? See, we don't give ourselves enough chances. What we do is we create this story about ourselves that remind us maybe we shouldn't do that. I've never done that. I probably should just not do that. We don't give ourselves enough chances to find out what we can truly do. And in our lives, we're allowing other people to set the tone and the stage for us. We're allowing other people to welcome us on the stage and say, here's what we give you. Here's what you can have. But instead, shouldn't you actually be comfortable coming onto a stage, setting it up the way that you want to set it up, and giving yourself a chance to actually step up to whatever it is that's out there, that's in front of you, and making each and every opportunity count? I think so. And I think up until this point, we've felt sorry for ourselves. We felt belittled. We felt unworthy. We felt ashamed. And that's got to stop now. So, what I'm talking on today is really essentially trying to get you to make a move. It's trying to get you to do things that you know you haven't quite done. And it's not because you can't do them, it's because you're afraid of giving yourself the chance to do those things. And personally, from my experience, I was in a group, and this group was striving towards achieving a goal at the end of 4 weeks. And this group started out with 29 people, 29 people trying to become something. Yes, it was new. Yes, we had to learn a lot. Yes, we had to retain a lot. And yes, we had to be committed. But those 29 people that started the class in that first week, and when the information was coming so fast, and everyone was collecting the information and feeling really good, like I think I can, I think I can. And the second week came around, and more information got dumped, and there were more challenges to face, and there were more expectations. There were more things just dumping on top of the things that we already had in front of us. And that second week came to an end, and there were weights on the shoulders of all 29 people. And then the third week came into light. And in the third week, the weight started to feel heavier. And those 29 people started to second guess if it was possible, if I should keep going. Can I do this? I'm not sure. I'm stressed. My anxiety's going through the roof. I don't know that I can keep going. And in that third week, second into second week, moving into that middle of third week, two people, they gave up. They didn't give themselves the chance to find out how far they would make it, or if by the end, once we were wrapping up the fourth week, call it hell week, the last week that you have to prove to yourself that you can do it. Two people gave up before they ever hit the 4-week mark. They didn't give themselves a chance. And here we are at the end of the 4 weeks today. And people are laughing, people are celebrating, people are giving each other pats on the back. And the 27 people that remained, the 27 people that gave themselves a chance, they conquered their demons today. They rose to the occasion today. They realized is that in the moment, although they were questioning, should I give up? Should I just stop? This is crazy. I can't do it. Why am I doing this? They gave themselves a chance. And the end of the day on the fourth week marker, today, 27 individuals were celebrating like their lives depended on it. So maybe you've been in a similar situation. And maybe you didn't quite get to the end to give yourself the chance to find out how would it feel, whether you made it or you didn't. Because even if we didn't make it through today, what we did was we taught ourselves a valuable lesson. We taught ourselves how to be fighters. We taught ourselves that we can actually do anything that we put our minds to. We taught ourselves that if we just hang in there, even when we feel like we're getting punched in the face, we taught ourselves that it feels good to know that things can work in your favor, but you have to give yourself a chance. So the story says this, that in our lives, we are faced with adversity. We are oftentimes told by people that things will be hard, and they're not sure if we can make it, if we can sustain the ability to keep going. We will oftentimes scare ourselves because of what we tell our mind and what we believe based on things of the past or based on us facing new situations, based on us being in a new environment, based on us learning things about ourselves that we never knew. And in that moment, we are always thinking of a way out. We are always thinking of, oh my God, I don't know that I can do this. But you can, and you will, and you must. You can, you will, and you must. So, whatever you're faced with in your life today, let me make it clear. Give yourself that chance because maybe today is the last day that you have here on this earth to make whatever it is work in your favor. Maybe today is that day. It's the day that you get to stand up to you. It's the day that you get to prove everybody else wrong that thought less of you. And today is that day that you decide no one else's opinions, no one else's thoughts about you matter. So you must always be willing to tell yourself this: I'm giving myself a chance to make my life the best that I can, and I can, I will, I must. This is Breakthrough Sessions. I'm Dominick. Thank you for tuning in. If you've watched, if you've liked, if you shared, if you commented at any point in time, I'm grateful to have just one life that I can actually touch. You deserve every day, but you have to be willing to work for it. And let these words be buried into your mind. I can, I will, I must. Have a good day.